take a look. The striking infrared images were taken this summer by the James Webb Space Telescope.
This telescope is specially tuned to observe the birth of galaxies at the origin of the universe.
For generations, we've drawn maps of the cosmos, confident in our understanding of gravity, time, and creation itself. We imagined a sprawling, chaotic universe governed by predictable laws. Then, a single golden eye opened 1,000,000 miles from Earth, the James Webb Space Telescope. And what it saw in the deepest reaches of cosmic history wasn't just beautiful, it was impossible. Galaxies that shouldn't exist, planets that defy physics, structures so perfect they hint at a cosmic blueprint, and a signal pulsing from beyond the void, too rhythmic, too unnatural to be random. This isn't a new chapter in astronomy. This is the universe, tearing up the old book. It's whispering a secret it was never meant to tell, a revelation that will force you to question everything. Are you prepared to confront it? In a series of Webb's unprecedented deep field observations, beauty was not the only secret hidden within those dazzling tapestries of light. In the sprawling galaxy cluster Abell 2744, researchers found something chillingly precise: perfectly aligned light points. Symmetrical structures forming patterns that scream design, not the chaotic randomness we expect from galactic evolution. We're told the universe is a messy place governed by chance. Yet here were patterns repeating across billions of light years, not isolated incidents, but structures showing an unnerving geometric order. In another spiraling celestial titan, NGC 1365, unusual motion patterns hinted at gravitational behaviors that directly contradicted our most basic models of how galaxies move. Similar anomalies kept appearing across Webb's images. The farther this telescope looked, the stranger and more ordered the universe became. Scientists initially called it coincidence, but there were simply too many, too frequent, too unnervingly perfect. Slowly, quietly, a chilling whisper began to echo. Perhaps we aren't seeing randomness at all, but an order so fundamental, so deeply embedded, we simply don't yet understand it. An order almost imposed. Among James Webb's many targets, one exoplanet, prosaically named HIP 686b, left astronomers not just surprised, but utterly speechless. This behemoth is 7 times the mass of Jupiter, orbits its star at 3 times Neptune's distance, and exists around a star barely 15 million years old. Let that sink in. By all known theories of planetary formation, this planet shouldn't exist. No visible protoplanetary disk, no leftover material. No gravitational explanation for how such a massive world could coalesce so far out, so quickly, and remain perfectly stable. It's like finding a fully grown adult in a newborn nursery. Some researchers are now daring to speculate. What if this planet isn't a product of its current system at all? What if it's a cosmic anomaly, a relic from a previous cycle? Or the most unsettling thought, whispered only in hushed tones, deliberately placed? For now, there are no easy answers, just a giant world, glowing at over 1,000 degrees, suspended in a system that, by all rights, shouldn't have had the time or the material to build it. Then came one of the most visually surreal discoveries, an Einstein ring around galaxy J418. This is a gravitational lens, where a massive foreground galaxy bends light into a distorted ring.
Albert Einstein, in his general theory of relativity, first theorized that a large gravitational field could act as a lens.
We've seen them before, but this wasn't just any lens, it was perfect. A full, uninterrupted circle of light, with such mathematical symmetry, such flawless geometric precision, that even the most experienced astrophysicists were stunned. For such an image to exist, the alignment between the two galaxies must be exact, down to fractions of a degree across billions of light years. That's not just rare, that's statistically improbable on a cosmic scale. It's like hitting a bullseye from across the galaxy. Could this be a hint of some deeper symmetry embedded in space-time itself? a sign the universe isn't as chaotic as we've assumed, but instead governed by a geometry we've barely begun to perceive, or perhaps a subtle, almost artistic clue left behind. But no discovery has rocked the scientific world. No single finding has threatened to dismantle the very foundations of cosmology like this one. The James Webb Telescope has found massive mature galaxies forming just 180 million years after the supposed Big Bang. Yeah, in cosmic terms, that's not just fast, that's impossible. According to our current models, the Big Bang theory dictates a gradual assembly. Galaxies shouldn't have had nearly enough time to grow to these enormous sizes, organize into complex spiral structures, or produce the staggering brightness Webb has recorded. These galaxies are as large as our own Milky Way, fully formed and stable, when the universe should have still been a chaotic, cooling soup. This has left cosmologists scrambling, because if these galaxies truly are that old, if that data holds, then our entire theory of how the universe began is collapsing. The Big Bang, long treated as the unimpeachable foundation of modern cosmology, may no longer hold. And as some researchers are now daring to say openly, we may be looking at a universe that had a history long before our beginning, a beginning we can't even fathom. Then, in a region far from any major galaxy, Webb detected something completely unexpected. A gravitational lens effect in a patch of space where nothing visible exists. No stars, no galaxies, no black holes, nothing. Yet light from more distant galaxies bends, curves, and distorts as if something unimaginably massive is hiding there. Astronomers have tentatively attributed this to dark matter, the mysterious form of mass we can't see but know exerts gravitational force. But the precision and intensity of this lensing effect challenge even that theory. The distortion is too strong, too localized. It behaves not like a diffuse cloud, but like an object, a defined structure with specific mass, symmetry, and clear edges. Could it be a cluster of dark matter condensed into a shape we don't yet understand? Or quietly, some physicists now float a far more radical idea, that this isn't dark matter as we know it at all, but compelling evidence of something built, something ancient and invisible, still warping the very fabric of space in its profound silence. Among the telescope's most controversial findings is the detection of a truly monumental intergalactic filament, a stretch of galaxies and matter aligned so precisely, so unnervingly, that it forms a coherent structure over 1 billion light years long. We've seen cosmic filaments before, part of the so-called cosmic web, but this one is different. Its alignment, its uncanny density, and its repeating voids make it resemble nothing less than a grid, almost like a framework, a colossal scaffold laid across the very fabric of the universe. While mainstream cosmology argues these patterns are the result of gravitational attraction over billions of years, the sheer symmetry here is becoming increasingly hard to ignore. The galaxies follow parallel paths. Dark matter clumps appear at exact, almost measured intervals. Even redshift readings show a wave-like regularity, as if the fabric of the cosmos in this zone was intentionally engineered. Some researchers now suggest that if the universe did indeed have a builder, or if some ancient, incomprehensible intelligence once shaped its earliest moments, this colossal grid-like structure would be precisely where we'd begin to find the undeniable fingerprints. In chasing answers to these bewildering gravitational anomalies, one proposal has risen from the fringes of theoretical physics into serious hushed discussion. That dark matter, long believed to be invisible and inert, might actually carry information. Not data as we know it, but something far deeper, a cosmic memory. In multiple Webb observations, clusters of galaxies formed in arrangements that seem to eerily reflect distant, earlier formations. Almost like echoes repeating across vast stretches of time and space. What if dark matter, instead of being randomly distributed, actually preserves traces of past cosmic structures? What if, as the universe expands, this hidden matter holds onto gravitational imprints, subtly shaping future galaxies based on these ancient alignments? It's an idea that blurs the line between physics and philosophy. suggesting that the universe might not only have a beginning, but also a profound echoing memory. And if that's true, then every spiral, every cluster, every void you see in the night sky might be part of a design far, far older than we ever imagined. But perhaps the most spine-chilling finding yet, the one few are willing to speak about openly, is this. During a deep field scan in a previously unexamined sector, the James Webb Space Telescope recorded a series of pulses. Light fluctuations too regular to be random, too faint to come from any known star, too precise to be natural. They repeated at exact unwavering intervals, then vanished completely. This wasn't the signature of pulsars or quasars. The origin point, precisely located by Webb's instruments, showed no stellar mass, no nebula, no heat signature, just a steady flash, precisely timed, emerging from what should have been empty space. At first, scientists suspected it was an error or interference, but after painstakingly running the data through independent systems, that pattern remained. The pulse was real. NASA has notably declined official public comment, but behind closed doors, researchers are asking a question that has echoed through humanity's greatest minds for decades. What if it's a message, not meant to be received, but simply noticed? A cosmic breadcrumb? And if so, who or what was meant to see it? The James Webb Space Telescope was built to reveal the past, to peel back the layers of time, and show us what the universe looked like billions of years ago. But in doing so, it may have shown us something even deeper, that we are not just observers of the cosmos. We are part of a system far older, more precise, and more deliberate than we ever imagined. Galaxies that shouldn't exist, planets that defy gravity, signals without sources, structures that mirror intelligence. This isn't random noise. This isn't just science fiction flirting with curiosity. These are data points, real, measurable, undeniable, that challenge the very fabric of our understanding. And if these patterns are real, if the pulses are deliberate, if the universe remembers, then we must confront the most unsettling possibility of all. We have never been alone. Not in time, not in space, not even in thought. What James Webb may have just uncovered is not just a map of the early universe. It may be a message left behind, or a system that was waiting for us to look deeper. And now that we have, the world may never see the stars the same way again. Are these discoveries signs of something more? Or are we just seeing reflections of our own desire to find meaning in the void? Let us know what you believe in the comments below. And if you're one of those rare minds who enjoys grappling with cosmic riddles that challenge everything we know, if you feel a surge of intellectual excitement when the universe throws a curveball, then consider this an invitation. Join the Horizon community, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications, because the next image from James Webb might not show us where we came from, but where we're truly meant to go. We'll see you beyond the veil.